Hi, YouTube. I hope you're doing good. I am frozen. We're having a winter storm here. Um, the snow is snowing and blowing, and it's pretty wicked out there. And the dampness of it, it's cold. But anyway, luckily, I do have a nice warm house to stay in, so not everybody does, you know. And a lot of other people are finding it hard to meet their utility bill needs and or live in places that they're telling them they have to turn off their electricity at night, the coldest part of the day, and suffer all night long and then get up and go to work the next day. That's their government. That's pretty crazy. So, yeah, I guess I'm lucky in a lot of ways compared to what other people are going through right now. But although I at about I think it was 2:30 or 3, I watched Doug coming in the house and I think it was icy out and it took him like almost a half hour. I was a little bit worried. Um I did say a prayer for him, but then I found out well I didn't need to find out, but he told me like a few days ago he had bought some edibles, some gummies that he had been doing that I didn't even know. I don't know if it was along with beer or just by themselves, or I don't know if he was doing gummies last night or what, but it took him a long time and then he slept later. So to me, that's just one tactic. You know, like some narcissists will disrupt a sleep pattern, like to sleep on the couch or to say that they don't feel well or that type of thing because their attentions are with somebody else. That's not what it is here. What it is here is to stop me from talking on here. That's all there is to it. Whatever can get me off here, no matter what it takes, using people with they're not even aware they're being used, and the importance of me being on here, they have no clue, you know. So just a minute, it's not that I am so important, it's the issue that is important. And yeah, some people probably think I'm kind of a big deal, but other think people think I'm something else. So that, whatever. So I could do like the Illuminati. Yeah, that, you know. But I won't. I just heard, I guess we have 8 seconds into our videos, whether it's marked for adult content or not. My videos are never for children, not one of them. No, it's my. I even wrote it in my community. The first thing you read, this is adult conversations here, so. But according to YouTube, infringing on my freedom of speech, I have to wait 8 seconds into a video before I can use any cuss words aside from damn or hell or ass. Well, isn't that thoughtful of them? You know? Because they're going back, they're going retro on people's videos that if they have them monetized, if there's cussing in there, that they'll within 8 seconds they'll demonetize them. And I believe, like other people believe, it's all about advertising. If that channel has something with like a Coca-Cola ad or something, the parents that if a kid clicks on that video, they blame the YouTube creator and complain to the advertisers, and they're working together against the creators to demonetize all their videos for that reason, to keep their ads on there, the people that sponsor them over the creators. So um, I mean, it's not that I would ever think that I'm going to get paid for cussing on a video, because if I'm that upset, I wouldn't expect money for that unless that's kind of a person's thing and they're known for that. If that's part of like your stick, if you're like somewhat of a comedian, even if it's dark comedy, which mine is a lot of times very dark, but I think some of you get the humor and whatever it is if I'm being like that. But so that really is a part of my personality that they would be trying to squelch, and that's what they're doing to the people. So just a heads up, if you have videos where you swore in them, you might want to check if they were monetized, if they got you know, something if your money got taken off it, that's why. So if people are on like live streams and they swear, then the person can't post the live stream. And if they get strikes against their channel, you know, I don't know for whatever reasons, but I don't know. But anyhow, so yeah, if you're living around a narcissist, one of the tactics is sleep depravity. And that's why I had started staying up really, really late, because I knew that that was kind of in the works for the winter solstice and the other demonic, more Satanist, not demonic even, satanic rituals around this time of year, you know. So, but yeah, if what we're actually doing out here and what we started to do is protecting the next generations from everything that is going on. The information highway is between all our channels around the world. That's the best network, and the best news that we can get is person to person, talking about what we know about in our communities and our lives and our governments, and keeping each other informed, you know. Like, for instance, not just friends of mine that I would consider, well, like, are living in a communist country and total totalitarianism. I suppose it could be worse. Um, and it's really seen at, from the people's point of view, from what I understand, more almost like on a socialist agenda, and that's the way they're trying to push it into the United States too, is like it's under the guise of democracy, but we're a republic that's supposed to be able to vote from two different aspects to come together and work through that and produce something for everybody involved, but they just can't seem to do that. I don't know. So, yeah, that last video I made about that Attorney General in the Virgin Islands, That's pretty dirty. I don't know if you listened to the We Are change that I dropped the link for it, but being that she was going after the banks that had funded these people over on Epstein Island, and then she had, I don't know if she like submitted a deposition or what you do when you're an attorney general and you go to sue big banks, and bring that before the court. I'm not quite sure how that would work for a woman in her position, but for her to be fired after she did that, and the only reason to do that would be on behalf of finding justice for the kids that it happened to and make an example so it doesn't happen anymore, you know? And a lot of us, I mean, some of us have seen like partial people that have been like the flight logs over to that island, but nobody's ever been prosecuted. I mean, yeah, Ghislaine Maxwell, and they say Epstein killed himself. Well, we never saw the body anyway. They're just saying that. They can say pretty much anything, but if you believe everything you hear just at like face value, the first thing you hear it, you know, I don't do that. I listen and then I think, you know, it's like I just subscribed to somebody, Planet X Hunter. Now, I'm not sure I'm going to stay there, but from what I see, I haven't really checked out a lot of his sky footage. I saw a little bit of it in his live stream, but I do like his attitude, and I'm looking for a place to live stream and chat about the sky. I do wish it was about the moon, but you know. And then I was watching Seven Spalding's channel. He used to have this hill that he would go up on and film the sun set or rise around Cincinnati, Ohio, United States. And then he had to move and he didn't have his hill to go on anymore, or it was so far away, or I'm not quite sure, but I did stop watching because he was going through some really rough kind of homeless times too with this apartment that he had rented and some. So I'm gonna probably go over there and check out his channel again and see. I think I heard that he's back on his hill. So if that's the case, that would be good because um, there's some phenomenal footage from his area of the world. So that's what I love. Something unique. I I do appreciate connections with people, and I don't always have to have that. That's not the issue. But I still will go back to very few people being in a chat together on a live and not even being said hello to except by the moderator that I'm just gonna wait and see. It feels so cultish to me, like I dropped in on a the joke was on me type of situation because my heart hasn't changed towards any of these people, but because I didn't like somebody's approach and I told him about it and it really will fix him, but I got jumped on like a flippin' dog, like the wolves. No, not wolves. I'm more like a wolf. The dogs were jumping on me. I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna uh I'll have to play some chat log stuff back, I think, and show people what the conversation and refresh people's memories, you know. because to get treated dirty unjustly, that's not cool. You know. No, I'm not gonna get over it. Hell no. Probably not ever. You know? Whatever. I'm gonna prove my innocence is what I'm gonna do, whether people still like me or not. I'm gonna show you exactly what happened and why. So that's what it will have to be because at least for myself. Unless I have somebody that's actually going to speak up and say, I was there and I felt the vibe, even a couple of them would really um, calm my heart. But if it's not calm, then I'll have to work through it on my own. And I'm not going to go down and I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing. But I will have to expose the people that did it to me. That's what I'm saying. And some of you know who they are. Yes, you do. And yes, it was jealousy. And it's time for you to fucking speak up. You know? You know it's true. Has nothing to do except for the, I'll say it like it is, the vibrant intelligence and um, good feeling that I can bring into a chat and did. I get it started and then lay it on other people, you know, and you know it. You watch it. Or if I just join a chat and the host or hostess just starts laughing with happiness because I'm there, that says a lot to me, you know. So I'm not going to stop being me for a few jealous freaks or whatever. It could not even be jealousy, it could be the cult situation stopping me from communicating ways to stop the dark cabal. So it's one of the two. And I'm out to find out who's on my side and who isn't. Yeah, there's a side. You can say goodbye now and go away with your tail between your legs like the dogs that did this to me. Or you can stand up like a wolf and do the right thing. Talk about it and help me talk about it. Why let it go? You know, if people are all supposed to be friends, you know? I suppose if you don't want somebody on your show, that's a good way to not have them there is to ignore them a few times, yeah. But to have the brother of that person make a video just to encourage other people to dislike me because of all that, the vibe that was put on me first, I'm not letting it go. That's not my vibe. Anyhow, so I do wonder how much snow we're getting, but from what I hear, some places are going to get to like a foot of snow. It's not really unusual. Yeah. I was on I might have told you yesterday, or maybe not, a Super Dave 44 chat. Yeah, I did tell you. because I'm a mod over there. I remember telling you that. So, yeah, that was nice. I mean, and some of the same people, you know, some brave enough to even say hi because they would say hi to everybody anyway. Those are my kind of people, you know. And like this clown I'm watching right now, he's like, I am sure I just offended some people and they like unsubbed because his favorite word, he's British, is the C word. He said him and his friends would greet each other by that, you know. Um, that is a little bit funny. Yeah, you know, in a way. I mean, I wouldn't really do it. Well, I have done it, but I was gonna make a joke on his in comment section, but I decided not to because if that's his favorite word, I was going to write twat. I hear you. I have ear infection. Function. I mean, I really did mean to say function. So anyway, Doug hates that joke. Oh well, I can't imagine why. Maybe because he's hard of hearing. That could maybe have something to do with it. Or maybe just the way it's worded. That's probably it. Sometimes there's just no pretty way to say things to people, you know? Some people don't deserve pretty words. That's true. I tried to post a meme. I think I might have told you this too. Yes, I did. Or maybe not. Um, Let me see if I can pull it up here. Oh, yeah. I won't cheat, but I will run your blood pressure up to 20 or 20. All right, wait. 220 over 280. Don't play with me. And a couple crybaby smiling faces, you know. That's true. I'm not a cheater in any way, you know. If things don't work out the way I want them in my life, I don't want anything, you know. That's, you know, just the way I am. Not anything intimate, you know. Some people just don't really get that, but you know, all relationships are very important to me. I don't really just walk out on anybody, but I have. I mean, so I guess, yeah, it's easy to do over this thing, isn't it? Just to say, oh, yeah, okay, I don't like you, but, you know, and I do. It's just weird, like, I watched a friend of mine, he thought he had a whole bunch of friends, and he'd get on there so happy, he'd go, family, you know, just happy. And he found out that it wasn't what he thought it was. That was sad, is what that was. But at least I can say we still uh, hold each other in high regard and have a lot of respect for the love that we hold in our hearts for people and the fight that we have against the darkness in this world. So, yeah. But it was really sad watching him find out that it wasn't what he thought, you know. I think some of you probably understand that feeling. yeah, it is a very true thing. There's so many things in my life that people have tried to sabotage in every single way. And this is just one thing, but it's a big thing, and they are literally. I can't just single out, a certain person because the Dark Cabal is a group. But just know this: I'm going to show who's responsible for the group turning on me, and I'm going to expose you like that. I just want people to know that, yeah, even though you're still here and you still love me, the people that pretended to, yeah, it hurt my feelings. That doesn't go away, you know. But the dark vibe I felt like 3 times entering into somebody else's residence or car or wherever they were doing their video, just the feel of it was off. I could have walked away, and I suppose maybe that's attractive to some people in some ways. I have no, I mean, being cold is a cold world, very cold hearted people in this world. So, I mean, I'm not overly lovey dovey because I can't stand phony. I just cannot stand it. So, and that is what got me somebody pretending to be a preacher and acting like a demon, you know. So that did it for me. I said something. So my YouTube is trying to load and it's spinning its wheels. Could be. I'm sure it's just the weather around here, but maybe not. Could be just snow on the satellite dish, too. I'm not going out there tonight, but because it is back by our woods, it's in a clearing, but it's still on the edge of the woods at dark in a blizzard. And I'm not sure how fast the wind is whipping out there, but like I say, it's dark, snowing, and blowing, and there are wild critters out there that are very hungry right now. Kind of like the wild critters trying to stop me from doing what needs to be done in this world. Like I said, they're not wolves, they're dogs. No offense to dog dogs. But, so I'm going to get this uploaded. I appreciate you joining me. I'm asking you once again, just say hi. It's not, it really isn't a matter of if you don't like picking sides. Like I told a friend, I can go to somebody's live stream and still have a nice day, even if other people aren't saying hello to me. That's not an issue. I hope it's not an issue with you. I hope you don't make it one, because then it would be picking sides, and I would be forced to also pick a side that was laid in my lap that I don't even want, you know, because I didn't start this shit, but I'm gonna finish it. That's what I'm telling you, you know. So anyway, I know I keep saying that, but there's gonna be a day here where I won't be as frazzled or hurt, and I'm gonna do something about it. I already have psychiatrists that stepped up and psychoanalyzed the people that did this to me. If you have watched those videos, that's what they are for, you know. And they were put out right after it happened to me. It's not happenstance or coincidence, you know. So I have respectable people that still love me and know that I'm an honorable person and they're not going to let me be treated like dirt. So things will work out, I'm sure. And I know it's for the best. Even if I thought people loved me and they didn't, well, I guess I found out the truth. That's a good thing. So I'm going to let you go. Thank you again for joining me. Have a really good night or day wherever you're at. Peace and love from Pine City, Minnesota, USA.